No, but that's great. That's perfect. We can have a bit more. You'll move slightly that way a bit more. That's it.
Good morning. It's a great day out for the Society of the Irish Motor Industry. We're here in Wexford, my hometown today, to do the quarterly review with Jim Power. The review is sponsored by DoneDeal and contains good news both for the quarter of last year, and we're also launching the figures for January 2016 of this year, which will show an increase to 30%. This looks like a very successful year for the car trade, and it looks like we'll sell between 150 and 160,000 vehicles. So we're delighted to be in Wexford. It's a fantastic location at Wexford County Council. Our thanks to the County Council staff for facilitating us, and we were delighted to be joined today by Minister Brendan Howlin, who has been of huge assistance to the motor trade over the last 5 or 6 very difficult years. Thank you very much.
Another 3% growth in employment, which, as I said earlier, will see the unemployment rate come under 8% by the end of the year. Personal disposable incomes will continue to grow, boosted by growth in employment, a pick-up in earnings, and the budget changes that were introduced last October as they gradually feed into people's pay packets. Consumer confidence set to improve further. Interest rates will remain rock bottom levels, and we will continue to see a gradual improvement in the flow of credit into the industry. So I'm looking at, for 2016, growth of 22%. That would translate into 152,500 new car registrations. I think already it's looking too conservative, and based on the very strong growth we've seen in January, I wouldn't be shocked to see that number come in around 155 to 158,000.
Look, the outcome from the final report for 2015 was very positive. We've seen an increase in car sales by over 30%, in light commercials 42%, and heavy commercials 9%. But that's been followed by a really strong start for this year. I think this year will mark a return to normal levels, and that's really good news for us. We've seen car sales up 35% in January, light commercials up 34%, and a really strong performance on the heavy commercials up by over 150% on top of last year's lower growth in the other areas. But I think overall, really strong indicator for the industry and for the economy.
Welcome to the DoneDeal's SIMI quarterly report for 2015. We in DoneDeal are delighted to be associated with the SIMI, and as the motor industry has increased and is showing continued increase into 2016, so has it been the same for DoneDeal. We advertise goods in the motor section alone with a value of over $4.5 billion in 2015, with over 603,000 ads published in our motor section alone. This coincided with the increase in our visits by over 16% to 233 million. And that, in conjunction with the SMI, shows how well the motor industry is doing and how well we, as DoneDeal, are doing in promoting the motor industry to our users.